Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Eli at Kingsbridge Performance and 4x4 here in lovely North Yorkshire. Now, tonight I have a very special BMW X7, and I say that because the spec on this car is absolutely phenomenal. Probably the highest spec X7 you will see. Certainly not seen many with a higher spec than this one. It is in stunning carbon black metallic, which is a lovely optional paint colour, which has a hint of blue to it, as you can see there under our showroom lights. It is black. I call it midnight black or midnight blue, but the correct name for it is carbon black metallic. It's a lovely, lovely colour, really suits the car, and it's finished by a fantastic ivory interior. So it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, I'll tell you a bit more about the spec, but before I do, let me just point out this is a 2020 car. It's done under 15,000 miles, and it's a one-owner car from brand new. We have 2 keys, book pack, full BMW service history. It's obviously still under BMW warranty. Now, we can offer various options on this car. So, for example, we did this on another X7 and an X5. If you look at the X5, I think on our sold pages on our website, you'll see. So we blacked out the exhaust, all the chrome trim. We put big 23-inch gloss black wheels. The front windows were tinted lightly, not as much as the back, I may add. Gloss black front grille, and then we also put a gloss black ground effects kit and rear spoiler on, which looks fantastic and really made the car, in my opinion. So if you do want us to do that, yes, we can do, no problem at all. If you want us to buy it exactly as it is, you can do. If you want us to just do the wheels, for example, in gloss black, we can. Whatever suits you as part of our Enhanced by Kingsbridge package, we can do either of those options. We do that a lot to our Defenders. But yeah, if you are interested in that, let me know. Now, this is the 40i, it's the petrol model, which of course means you're not paying as much at the fuel pumps, because diesel's obviously shot up in price, and also you got the complete reliability of the petrol engines, which are, in my opinion, much better in terms of performance and reliability compared to the diesels, which you have problems with DPF filters and turbochargers, etc., etc. The petrols, I tend to find, generally are more dependable. So it's 40i petrol, which gives you more power. You get 335 horsepower from memory. Gives you 0 to 60 in approximately 5 to 6 seconds. And top speed at 155 miles an hour. You still get around anything 20 to 30 miles per gallon, depending how you drive it. But yeah, really, really nice car with a nice mid-range engine, which I think suits the car perfectly. Gives you a lovely, refined drive, quiet, and plenty of performance. You've also got the gloss black roof rails on there as well. Anyway, let's talk about the spec on this fabulous BMW X7. So it's a very rare 6-seater. Most of them are the standard 7s. The nice thing about the 6 is that you get a lot more room in the back. So let's say you've got either 2 adults, you can take them in complete comfort, or 2 children, they've got their own individual seats, and also the people in the third row seats, which are currently down, but the people in that row can then stretch. So if you've got 4 children, one of them can sit in the back, they can stretch their legs a bit more, and it gives them a lot more space. So 6-seater, just like in the Tesla Model X, gives you a better space for people in the third row. The seats are all electronic. You get 2 individual seats in the middle row, which are fully electronic. You see that I just lifted that and it moved all the way forward to let someone into the third row. The third row also have cup holders. They have gloss black. They have LED ambient lighting. There's also aircon climate in the back as well. This one has also got the optional Alcantara headlining, which is lovely, and you've got the LED backlit Sky Lounge panoramic sliding and opening sunroof. This one's also got, if we just push this seat back, this will now return back to its original position. But this one's also got the rear entertainment. So from these screens, you can control the sound. You can see the navigation. You can play your own media. Very, very clever stuff. You've also got the Harman Kardon surround sound system. You've got the ambient lighting, which is all configurable to whatever colour you want. Lovely satin finish to the switches. You've got the BMW individual leather interiors. There's not the standard one, which looks a bit boring and a bit naff. This one's got this lovely quilted stitching and contrast piping on the seats, on the front and on the rear, and you get leather finish to the dash and to the door tops with the contrast stitching as well. Really nice option to have, really makes it. And again, you've got the configurable ambient lighting everywhere, storage, you've got rear climate control, USBs, cup holders. Really pleasant place to spend time in, and one that you can comfortably transverse continents quite comfortably with no issues at all. Hope I said that. Is it transverse or trans? Yes. Anyway, I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comments if I have indeed got it wrong. Moving on to the boot. So of course it's a power tailgate, split tailgate. You can lower the suspension at the back for loading, easy loading and unloading, and then you press that to drop this lower part of the tailgate. You've also got additional storage. That's the parcel shelf for the back. You see everything's there. The rear net, additional cushions. Those additional cushions actually fit on the headrest there to make them even more comfortable. But yeah, everything's got its place. So locking wheel nuts just there. But yeah, that parcel shelf slots into, you see these there and there. You take those covers off and that slots into there. If you want to use the full boot space, you take this off and you store this. Or alternatively, if you want the third row of seats up, then obviously you store all those underneath, and this is your boot space here. But everything's there exactly as it should be. You can also raise and lower the seats with these buttons here as well. Okay, so you've got plenty of options. If you do want to maximize your carrying capacity, obviously you can lower all the seats and make it a massive loading bay. And of course, on the boot lid itself, you've got power close, unlock. So moving on to the rear driver's side, again, you've got much of the same. So you've got the screens, power seats, etc., etc. You've got weather there. You can control the car as well from this. You can control the music. There's all sorts you can do. So it's all very clever stuff, and I think it is well worth having and finding one out. This car's got the comfort access. You can actually close and open the car just by touching it, as long as the key's in your pocket. It's also got two keys. One of them is the display key, which gives you all the information about the car, how much fuel's left, what the range is, whether the car's locked or unlocked. You can do it all from that display key, which you then can put on charge. You've got the massage seats as part of the Comfort Plus pack with the configurable scent, so you can actually put different scents going through the car, through the air ionizer. You've got power folding wing mirrors. Again, you've got this lovely piano black finish, which was a lovely option to have. It's also got the really nice individual interiors I mentioned. Now these seats as part of the Comfort Plus package are actually ventilated, heated, massaging. They do everything. It's phenomenal. Very, very comfortable. You've also got the fantastic crafted clarity glass application. It's a lovely option to have. I hate the cars when they don't have this, because this is really worth having. Although it's only £500-600, most people don't put it on, but it really makes it feel special. You've got the air suspension you can raise and lower. It's got the M Sport Plus pack with the blue calipers and the sports exhaust. Of course, you've also got a glove box here with a book pack. You've also got the space there, which is the wireless charger for the key or your phone, USB ports. You've got the, let's just turn on the car, bear with me 2 moments. Start button, there we go. Right, close the door. I don't know if you just saw that. Let's just do it again. You've also got soft closed doors. There you go. So the door just closed itself. So you've got soft closed doors on here as well. Heated and cooled seats. You've got seat ventilation, you see seat heating. So that can all be done from here. You've got a heated steering wheel, and the centre armrests on both sides are also heated. So they're phenomenal. Everything's heated, so it can be a very comfortable place to rest your arm when it's cold. You've also got USB ports there. These are of course heated or cooled, the cup holders. Fantastic stuff. I mean, literally everything on this car. You got telescopic electronic steering column. This has got the Drive Pro pack, so you've got adaptive cruise control, lane assist, blind spot assist, everything on this car. You can see little triangles in the wing mirror, so the car will effectively drive itself. It can be pretty much fully autonomous, near enough. You've also got head-up display, which displays a vast range of data, not just speed limit that on the road you're on and your current speed, but also full satellite navigation maps come up in there as well. I mean, it's literally got everything. I've listed everything in the ad, but it is a phenomenal machine. If we go to the massage, so you literally just press the button on the right here, then you can select all different massage options here on the car. So it's currently, I can feel that now, and the level of course that you can go to. So there's so many different options there. The air ionizer thing, that's here as well, so you can actually, let's just take that away. There's your little, so you buy the cartridges, you can fill up the different scents and then put it in there, and then you can distribute that through the cabin, through the air ventilation system, and have one of those scents used. You've also got these lovely frameless rear view mirror, LED lighting, and again this Alcantara all the way. So yeah, I mean, does it get any better? I'd say no. Try and find an X5 with all these options on, it's nigh impossible. Try and find an X7 with all these options, also impossible, because most of them just don't have everything that this has. This really is a very unique example. You've got fantastic navigation. Just showing you as well, if we go into reverse, you've got the full surround cameras. You've also got park assist, where the car will park itself, reversing assistant. Phenomenal. The car will do all that for you. It's a very clever machine. Media, of course, you've got virtually every option you could possibly conceive to play music, Spotify, iPhone, screen mirroring, etc. It's all there. Communication with your phone. You can also got, of course, you've got Apple phone and Android, so you can display your screens on here. The technology is phenomenal. Oh, experience modes, that's really good. So you can have, for example, let's have a well-being experience. So you can hear there the music, the massage, the heating, everything, the scent, it all combines to give you an experience, and that's pre-configured. Very clever stuff. Vehicle status, then you can check everything there. See, next thing is the brake fluid in April 22. But yeah, what else? Going on to the apps, loads of different apps here. There's your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, BMW Store, but yeah, going to the installed apps, all the different ones there. Look at that. Loads of different things you can mess about with. Just simple things, even like just, like having the weather on there. But of course you can also mess about with the display here. So you can use the button on the steering wheel, I believe. Is it that one? Let me just have a mooch. Oh, I forgot to mention also you've got the gesture control. You can see there. You can actually change tracks and do all sorts just by using the gesture control. So it's got a camera that essentially looks at what your hand movements are and does various bits of various actions, or responds to your actions, I should say. That's very clever stuff. I was going to say that on here as well, it's got the full, as part of that driver's pro pack, it's got a full like 3D display when you're driving through cities, for example. It sort of puts it all in virtual reality. It's very clever stuff, and one that you don't see very often. Yeah, you can flick through some of these displays here this button on the steering wheel. And obviously play about with all that stuff. You've also got adaptive lights, of course, full LED, automatic high beam assist. So yeah, that's another thing that we've got. I think that pretty much sums it up. I can't really think of much else I can tell you. I'm going to copy and paste all the details of this particular, all the options I should say, rather than the standard spec. But I'm going to paste all the options on of the car on the section below, on the information panel below. But yeah, it's all on there. It's a superb example with a phenomenal spec, and a very rare example to find like this. So if you are interested, please do give us a call or an email or text. Myself, one of the team, we'd be more than delighted to help. We do offer worldwide delivery of our cars. Its costs varies depending on how you want it transported. Of course, the car's still under warranty. It's had its BMW service, so it's ready to go, simply waiting for its new owner. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you on the next video. Good night.